morning everyone. It is 10:30. I ended up waking up at 10, which is one little victory of the day instead of like 12, so that's good. I feel absolutely exhausted. I'm in a crap load of pain, especially in my hand, but I managed to brush my teeth, which is good. And I'm really disoriented because I nearly walked into my door twice on my way out of my room and back in. So it's going to be a bit challenging today, but I'm going to go downstairs and grab breakfast, and I will most likely stay downstairs once I've now made my way downstairs and slowly work my way into making a burrito, or 4 of them I believe, because they're 4 tortilla wraps. So that's gonna happen. I'm absolutely exhausted. I went to bed far too late yesterday, and I am kicking myself for it today, but I'm going to take things slow. And it's a really nice day as well, which is hella annoying, because I'm going to have to spend most of it in my bedroom or inside because it's so bright. But I got up earlier today than I did yesterday, which is good, and I managed to brush my teeth, which is also quite good, even with the amount of pain that I'm in. It was very quick. It's probably not well enough done if you are a dentist or something, but it was done as much of it as I could with the amount of pain that I'm in. But now I'm gonna go downstairs and get breakfast because I'm starving. I have come to the kitchen. I don't feel great. I'm gonna take a painkiller, then I'm gonna start the burrito prep. I'm a bit nervous, but I have an idea in my head of what I want to do, and I'm going to try and do it like that. I have some water boiling behind me for the rice, and I just need to cook up the mince, the bell pepper and the corn, heat the tortilla things, and hopefully I'll be able to assemble something that looks like a burrito without everything falling apart, but it's going to be interesting. I'm also watching some tennis, and watching sports always makes me miss being active. I love sports, I've always loved sports, and it makes me sad that I can no longer play sports at the level that I used to. I do gymnastics once a week. I'm now off until like September because of the summer holidays, and I miss being active. I do, and it sucks that I'm not able to do what I want to now. I can barely walk some days, and it just sucks. But I'm gonna watch some tennis and make myself some food. So I'm now mildly annoyed. Like, I bought this. This is supposed to be 4. You can see that, 4. I only got 3. Like, I have 1 in here, I've opened and checked. I've got 1 in here. You can see my desk there. These are the 2 ones that I have. This is the one I just heated. There's no sign of the 4th one. I've checked the floor, I've checked the packaging, checked the counters, it's nowhere. What the actual shit? And I can also say though, these aren't burritos anymore. I had to open them to check, not that they were very well folded to start with. I messed that up mildly. So I'm going to end up having a lot of rice and stuff left over, which is going to be fine. I'm just going to chuck it all in a bowl and have a burrito bowl or something like that. But that really annoys me, that there's only 3 in the packet. There were only 3 tortilla wraps. I ended up taking the leftovers and just tossing it on my plate. I'm watching more of the Roland Garros French Open tennis thing. But so far, this tastes amazing. I've had a little nibble. I said I was going to get my sister to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I did, and we're now on season 2. Unfortunately, they're going to take it off. I think we have until Friday to watch it, and then it's going to be gone. And it's really sad because I've only seen the first 3 seasons, and they have 4 on here, even though there are 5, I believe. But I'm probably gonna buy it off iTunes or something, because I do love the show a lot. So I've come back upstairs. I honestly feel completely worn out and exhausted. I've been downstairs since this morning. I went downstairs and made myself cereal for breakfast at, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I've been downstairs since. I've been watching tennis on the TV, relaxing, watched some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with my sister. But now I'm getting some twitches in my nose. and the coordination on my hands as well. That's kind of been today's theme. When it gets warmer outside, I noticed I have a lot less bodily pain, so to speak, unless I provoke it by pushing myself too far. But my brain doesn't function as well. My coordination goes to shit. I have almost walked into doors several times, nearly fallen down the stairs, walking up them, not down. Yeah, everything is a bit of a mess whenever it gets warmer outside, because my head just doesn't work. I can't remember the proper words for sentences, so everything just sounds a mess. And the strength in my hands is awful, but I'm in bed because my twitching thing on the nose is one of the indicators that I need to lie down, and it's very annoying because I'm wearing glasses today, and my glasses just kept sliding down my nose, but it is what it is. I got these ones yesterday, which I was planning on ordering when I did my food order 2 weeks ago, but they didn't have them in stock then. They did now. Jaffa cakes are amazing. I absolutely love them. So I was like, this one sounds amazing and I do want to try them. I also got some milk-free milk chocolate. It's this one. It's from Moo Free, I believe. Never tried it before. They didn't have the one I originally got. They had a different version of it that I haven't tried, that I'm not 100% comfortable with buying as of now. But I do want to try this, because I'm always up for finding milk-free alternatives, which essentially is vegan milk chocolates, because milk chocolate is one of my favourite things in the world, and so far I haven't found a vegan one that is good enough, essentially. I have one that is light enough in like cocoa so that it isn't super bitter, but it has sugar granules in it. Like, I can feel the granules in it, and that just doesn't work in my head. It just, one of my biggest problems when eating is texture. If the texture's off, I can't physically swallow anything. Like, my throat will stop it halfway down, making me gag. So I'm excited to try this. Any kind of non-regular chocolate is expensive, and anything in the gluten-free or like allergy shelves, anything vegan and everything like that, always costs about twice as much as the normal counterparts. But I'm excited to try it. I'll update you on that. On my plan today, I know I had working out and showering, but it's just not happening. I'm tempted to just do a 30-second plank and just go, that's it. But I know, how much does doing 30 seconds of planking do? I'm actually curious about that. If you know the answer, does doing 30 seconds of planking every single day make a difference? Or is it too short of a time to actually do something? I want to watch YouTube, so I'll see you when I do something. Or when I'm done doing this. I've been in bed since, give or take, 6 o'clock, 7-ish. I am exhausted, as usual. It felt good to come upstairs and lie down properly and relax, away from essentially everything in the dark room. It was exactly what I needed, and I probably should have gone up sooner, but you live and you learn. I am now going to go to bed. I am exhausted, completely drained. I need to turn that light off instantly because my eyes are already hurting. But thank you for watching. I will see you again, I suppose, tomorrow. Today hasn't really been all that eventful, other than my failure of trying to make burritos. But it happens when you try to cook and you're not very good at it. But I've learned from my lesson 1, double check how many wraps are in the package for next time. And 2, buy 2, because they were tiny. I find that that's the problem with any gluten-free, like, tortilla wraps and stuff, like, even pizzas. Like, if I buy pre-made pizza bases, they're so small. They're so small compared to their non-gluten-free sibling, I suppose. counterproduct. I can't speak. And they're also like 5 times less expensive, so that is absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna go grocery shopping again. I think either tomorrow or Friday. I'm not 100% sure when, but I'm gonna stock up on cereal because I bought a box cereal yesterday and I've almost eaten it up already. But I haven't had that cereal in months and I've missed it so much. It's Cocoa Pops essentially. It's like a chocolatey cereal that isn't all that healthy for you. But sometimes when you crave something, you just have to give in, and it is phenomenal. And it also gives me an excuse to get some calcium because I don't really drink milk. The only time I drink milk is actually when I have cereal or in tea. Like, I don't drink milk on its own, or when I have like chocolate milk or something, because I don't like the taste of milk. That was my little rant. I am completely exhausted. My head is everywhere. I think I touched on it earlier. When it gets really warm outside, and by really warm I mean it passes like about like 18-20 degrees Celsius, I completely evaporate. Like, my body doesn't hurt as much. I've noticed that in the last couple of days. I don't have as many bodily like sharp pains. I have the aches and stuff, especially in the mornings and when I do anything. I notice it like when I was chopping up veggies today, my hands started hurting, which is normal. And when I was standing around looking for everything, my legs started hurting, and that is completely normal. But other than that, I haven't had any like abrupt or unexplained pain, which is good. But my head does not deal well with heat. And 20 degrees isn't hot to a lot of people. To me, it's insanely warm. It is. Oh, it's awful. Like, my coordination goes out the window. As I said, I walked up the stairs and nearly fell. I also walked down the stairs and nearly fell a couple of times. I almost walked into a couple of doors. Yeah, it's a mess. And coordination is just all over the place. My talking is also very, very strange. I forget words. And I stutter. Which isn't like me. The only time I do stutter otherwise and forget words is when I'm really, really hyper. But like now it's on the complete opposite end of things, because my brain is like sludge. It's going so slow. Like, I can process other people talking and like watching things in a normal speed, but whenever I try to do anything, it's like I have to pull every word and every action by force. It takes so long, and it's so annoying as well, because I feel so frustrated when that happens, because I'm having a couple of phenomenal days in amazing weather, and I'm forced to sit inside, shielded from the sun, because I can't handle the sun very well. It sucks, because I'm inside, everyone else is outside, but I can't really go outside and do anything anyway. Like, if I have to go somewhere, I don't have to be accompanied by someone, but for my own health and safety, I very rarely travel anywhere without someone. But like, if I were to go to my grandparents, I can't walk the distance. It's 15-20 minutes away, which is relatively short. They don't live far from us at all, and I can't walk that distance. I used to be able to, now I can't anymore. I could if I pushed myself, but it wouldn't be worth it. So I had to have someone drive me there, because I can't drive by myself. If I go grocery shopping, I have to have someone drive me there. It's really annoying having to always be depending on someone else to take you somewhere and join you to go somewhere. Right now it is what it is. I do plan on passing my driving test, or taking my driving test this year at one point. I started driving last year, I believe, and it has been going really, really slowly, but I hit a wall. I had to stop for a long period of time, and I just haven't started again. I might start after the summer holidays and just go intensive, so that I can, within a couple of months, take my driving test. But it all depends on my health, and if I am, doing good, I can drive. If my head isn't in it, I can't safely drive, and it wouldn't be responsible of me to put myself behind the wheel of a vehicle, even with the L on the back. It's not responsible, and it's not safe, and it's not something I would ever do. But my goal is to try and at least take my driving test, both the theoretical and the practical exams, at some point this year, and you know, I have more than half of the year left, but I am always nervous about commitment because I don't know how my health is on any given day. Could you see that shake? My hand is starting to shake, so that's a bit better. Sorry about that. I'm always nervous about committing to plans because my health is rubbish, and I never know how it's going to be tomorrow or next week. I got the hiccups, I'm sorry. But before I start talking about any other subjects, I'm going to leave that for future me to do. I'm going to actually say goodnight this time, for real. So thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you again tomorrow. Good night. I said goodnight 2 hours ago, and my fucking brain just won't shut up. I made my way down to the kitchen because I'm nauseous and hungry. I started getting some, I'm not going to say spasms, but like twitches and stuff in my legs. They're usually accompanied by pain, and the pain is there. It's just right now it's at a level where I don't classify it as painful, I just classify it as really fucking annoying because I can feel it. It's there, but I'm still able to use my, body as relatively normal. It's just very annoying because it's always there, constantly nagging, and it keeps me up. Is one of the reasons why I struggle sleeping. I get twitches in my legs and pain, to the point where if I keep my legs, I have to like physically move my feet until I fall asleep, because if I lay still for more than 10 seconds without moving any part of my body, I get this really, really bad leg jerk with my entire body moves, and it's so fucking painful, and I'm so frustrated. It's 1 a.m, if not later than that, and I just want to go to bed. Like, it's already getting light outside. The sun doesn't set, or it sets, but it never gets dark, and I'm just so sick and tired of not being able to sleep in a normal sleep schedule. I'm able to do it for maybe like a couple of weeks at a time, but then my body decides to be a jerk and it just stops me, and I take sleeping pills for this, but they just don't work, and it's so annoying because I don't want to stay awake. I want to be able to get up at a reasonable hour in the morning and do shit, not having to sleep until 12, 1, 2 in the afternoon because I wasn't able to fall asleep until 3 because my body wouldn't stop hurting. I have considered doing an all-nighter. The only thing that stops me is I'll hit a wall at around 4 a.m. and I'll be able to push through that by eating, and just keeping myself busy and occupied. Then I'll hit another wall at just, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 p.m, which is too late for me to take a nap, but too early for me to go to bed for the day, even though I know I'm going to have to sleep for like 12 hours, but I'm going to make myself something to eat. I have a little bit of, this is red currant jelly, jam, marmalade, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just so frustrated.